This is the Moza R3 and it's arguably the best budget SimRacing bundle on the market. At around $400, it offers you a 3.9 Nm direct drive wheelbase, a steering wheel and a set of pedals. So in this video you're gonna find out all about it and see if it's actually for you. Okay, just quickly before we start, if you're looking to buy the Moza R3 bundle, you can do so by clicking my affiliate link in the description. It really supports the channel and helps make videos like this one. Before we even get to the driving, we have to talk about the presentation. The packaging is excellent, everything is well protected and it feels exciting to open. It doesn't feel like a budget product when you're taking it out of the box. One thing I really appreciate is that Moza includes every single screw, spacer and hex key you need. I previously had a Trustmaster TX and that didn't even include the screws nor the keys for hard mounting it to a rig. With the R3, Moza ensures you have everything required to get racing immediately. It's a small touch, but it shows they care about the user experience. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. This is where you start to see where the money was saved. Simply said, the wheel rim feels low quality and plasticky. The material is hard and uncomfortable to hold. I've often had to put on my gloves for longer sessions because if you're racing for a while, your hands will get sweaty. The shape is also a bit strange. It's not a GT style rim, but it's also not perfectly round either. It's somewhere in between, and honestly, if it's the only wheel in the bundle, I'd rather just have a standard round wheel. The paddle shifters also feel a bit like a toy, even compared to the old Trustmaster TX. However, Moza's got you covered, as they sell the ES Formula and ES round wheel mods to customize the stock wheel rim, and you can always buy a different rim from Moza or their quick release adapter. One of my favorite features is the RPM indicator. It's very well designed, looks premium, and is very useful and customizable via the Moza Pit House. When it comes to the buttons, they feel nice and have a satisfying clicky sound. In total, there are 22 customizable buttons, including a D-pad and 2 paddle shifters on the Moza ES wheel, which I think is a lot and is gonna be easily enough. The wheelbase itself is beautiful, and I'm a huge fan of the X-shaped design on the front. The R3 wheelbase is really small, and it's crazy to think that the Trustmaster TX needed all that space to push out 3.9 Nm of torque, while Moza did it in a wheelbase that is so small. On the back you have the power and USB ports as well as all the needed ports for Moza accessories like the shifters or the handbrake. So overall it looks very sleek and professional and feels like a serious piece of engineering. There are 2 mounting options. You can either mount it to your desk with the included table clamp or bolt it straight into a rig with the mounting holes on the bottom. As I already said, it has 3.9 Nm of torque and of course unlimited steering angle, which is definitely gonna come in handy while playing tracking simulators. It's definitely not the strongest, but because it's direct drive, the detail is instant and it's just so smooth. There is no belt slip like in the Trustmaster or gear clutter like in the Logitech, just rather smooth and immediate feedback. Also, it's really quiet, and I might be a bit biased as I use the loud belt driven Trustmaster TX for the past 3 years, but it still surprises me how much quieter the sound is. To manage the wheelbase settings, you can use Moza Pit House. The software itself is a great idea. It helps you organize all your Moza hardware in one place and offers a ton of ways to customize your force feedback, though I wouldn't really rely solely on the presets. I found that many of the presets aren't well tuned and can still lead to huge clipping issues, which is the biggest problem of this weak wheelbase. At 3.9 Nm of torque, many of the more requiring pieces of feedback just get muted by the lack of torque. It's very visible at high-speed corners where the feedback just maxes out and doesn't give you any more detail. So even though it is direct drive, it often lacks the power that the more expensive wheelbases offer. And I highly recommend taking the time to fine-tune the settings yourself to get the most out of the wheelbase. Moving on, these are the Moza SRP light pedals. Right away you can notice that the bundle doesn't offer a clutch pedal. If you want one, you need to buy it separately at an extra price. Other bundles at the price range like the Trustmaster TX already come with a clutch, so I don't really understand the choice. I think making the price a little bit bigger but adding a clutch would definitely not be an issue for most buyers. The pedals feel solid and reliable. They are not load cells but Hall effect sensors with a spring, so you're definitely gonna lack the feel that a load cell will give you. Of course, any brake that isn't a load cell won't give you much confidence, and this is also the case here. The brake is really light and easy to press, thus not making you feel like you're actually pressing a brake pad. Now keep in mind that this might just be me being used to the TLCM load cell pedals, but I feel like the brake could definitely be a bit more stiff. The same can't be said about the throttle though. It feels very intuitive to press and it really gave me the confidence. Especially on corner exit, the throttle felt very natural to press and overall felt really good. And as far as non-no-cell pedals go, these are probably the best ones. They feel premium and are really stable. It's also worth noting that you can highly upgrade these pedals with the optional clutch pedal and the brake performance kit. They both highly enhance the experience without you needing to buy a brand new pedal set. Compared to other bundles on this price range, which are mostly plastic, these offer a strong metal feel. They are also highly adjustable, you can move them side to side and move the pedal plates up or down. So overall the pedals do the job, and for the price point I think there is not much to complain about. Despite all the downsides, this is the best SimRacing bundle for the money and a great foundation for your SimRacing setup. If you're a beginner or someone looking to start your direct drive journey without breaking the bank, this is the one to get. For about $400 you can get a beautiful modern wheelbase, steering wheel, solid metal pedals, and a clear upgrade path for the future. Moza has officially set a new bar for what $400 should get you in SimRacing. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.